Welcome, welcome, welcome to a very special review. We return to season 2 of Twisted Metal. I am also joined here by Mr. K
What's up?
once again, and we're just gonna dive right into this. I'll be honest, I really did have high expectations for this. I just wanted them to do the best possible thing that they can do. If we're not going into spoilers here, if I'm just getting this off my chest, what happened to Neve Campbell? A picture of her does not suffice.
She would just never plan to be a part of season 2.
Oh no!
That's what I'm thinking.
I needed her.
I'm sure you did, bro.
I'm like, where the fuck is she? Towards the beginning of the show, it was like, okay,
Where's Neve Campbell?
it kind of felt like something they did last minute. Like a scheduling error. I know you disagree with that, but it feels weird to me. It's like, why the fuck would you get her and then like last minute change it? It is what it is.
Hey, we may never know. We may never fucking know. Just off rip right now in the beginning of the video, what would you rate the entire season 2 out of 10?
The entire season?
Yeah. Because what was your rating for season 1?
I'm pretty sure I gave it a 9 out of 10. I think you gave it an 8 out of 10. I could be wrong.
Something like that.
But yeah.
What would you say season 2 is then compared to your 9 for season 1?
It's hard because I don't know how I feel about the direction.
These are all things that should weigh into your final ranking. Yeah, the things you like about it, the things you don't like about it. You also know it's always hard to follow a good season 1. You can't give it a rating yet?
I'm gonna go a point down.
8?
Yeah.
For the entirety of season 2?
Yeah.
Alright.
I think there's a lot of stuff there. There's a lot of potential there. But I do feel that it's becoming more loose. Mm-hmm. It's like, okay, the tournament is becoming less and less important. We're doing these dance-offs. We're doing these bonding moments with the other contestants. And it's like...
May I interject here?
Yes, please do.
I would probably said for like, say, Arcane season 2, for example. Those kind of moments, because even for Twisted Metal 2 here, we had an episode that was like, like a prom night, dancing and a party, right? But I feel like that is necessary, and it does a good job at like making you kind of care about the characters more, and also in universe making the characters care about each other more, so that it hurts more when they have to kill each other. Because like what we just saw, you go from a moment of like peace,
like her more. So it was really good. I think overall, it really sets up more.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if we are wrapping this up, I do want to say before we go, Stu had the best character development of the entire fucking series.
Yes.
Bro, 1 and 2. Ain't nobody got it like Stu, bro. Dude. Stu's a G, man. He went from such like a timid little guy. Well, not literally.
Keep going.
Stu went from this like timid kind of like rightful guy who felt bad about killing, couldn't do it, even though he literally was able to, or he would have been able to kill John and Quiet if he wanted to in season 1, and the whole thing right there. And by the time season 2 ends, bro's a fucking legend, bro. Man, big Stu, bro. Big ups to Stu, for real. Like, I mean, would you not agree that it's the end of season 2 really set it up for season 3 as well? Not only did they show new characters, they set up a whole new thing. It's like, okay, so you're not free. You're not done for the tournament. You guys just got marked the public enemy number 1.
Yeah.
And you remember how you were screaming like 10 minutes ago? Because who did they show on screen? Remember? Do you remember?
Now I do.
Bro, you were literally like, I'm gonna scream if this is Yellow Jacket. And then Yellow Jacket came and you're like, yeah! Do you think they would show him without like at least some kind of thing in being in talks for season 3? You know what I mean? Like, because that's such a waste. They couldn't have ended it there.
No, but this is the thing though. There was a lot of stuff to digest. If we're talking about season 3, where this can go in the future,
I guess we'll be back for that.
There was hints. He was saying world tour. I'm gonna go to Hong Kong. I'm gonna go to.
Very good. Mm-hmm. Thank you very much for watching this review on Twisted Metal Season 2. It was a very fun time sharing my viewpoint as basically someone who doesn't know much about the series at all, and then being able to compare it to my friend here's point of view, who is a seasoned veteran in the series. So I hope there was some enjoyment in being able to compare the two of our point of views regarding the show. Thank you very much for watching. Peace.
It took me a while to just fucking process season 2 as a whole.
Really?
It really did. My closing statements for the review before the spoilers is I really enjoyed the first half. I really, really enjoyed the first half.
Yeah, I really do think the ending kind of felt more rushed.
I'm being so damn lenient with this show.
I mean, I think going into season 2, you already had a pretty negative outlook of it since once you saw the characters.
What do you mean going into season 2? Going into season 2, I was hyped.
Oh, okay, maybe not going into it, like in the early stages where we saw more and more of like the new characters they added.
Well, I'll go into that. I'm going to pull it up. Closing out, do you have anything to say that you would close off the non-spoilers review?
I mean, just quality of the show itself, I feel like season 1 was better, but it's usually hard to follow up a good starting season if you are going to do a sequel.
Thanks for watching the review. If you haven't seen it, then good for you. If you have seen it, then stick around for the spoilers. We'll be right back. Mr. K, just tell me how you're feeling.
I'm fucking chilling, bro.
Dude, when I say I like the first half, I really like the first half. Listen, they're straying. Even when they're straying from the shit, I'm still kind of liking it. Like, you completely fucked up Dollface's story, but you managed for me to actually like her.
Yeah, they did something different with it, but it wasn't too bad.
So, Twisted Metal, Season 2, the Episode 1 is called Per Sprint. We get into this, and then here is my first problem. As soon as we start the show, we're in this fucking backstory with Raven. Or actually, wait, no. Should I even bring up the recap? Is it? Because there's a cool recap. You know, there's not even point of talking about it. But I will say it's dope to do. Alright, it's a good recap. It gets you into it. And then we go into
Backstory time.
fucking backstory. I was like, what is going on?
Yeah, I was pretty confused too. I was like, wait, is this the right show?
For the people that don't know, I guess, the Twisted Metal Black lore, I don't really have too much to say about Kelly, like, whatever. It's mainly about Raven. I think the younger version of her, I think it fits. But then when we go back, we're in present day, and it's this new actress, and it's not Neve Campbell. So disappointing. We're 5 minutes into the show, and I'm already so disappointed that you didn't get one of your best characters from season 1. I think she did such a good job in season 1.
This is one of the things I'm talking about. There was already such a big hit for you from her being missing in the show. I'm not saying it was a good or a bad decision to not get her again, but would you not say that definitely affected your overall outlook on how season 2 is going to go?
Honestly, I thought it would, but it didn't, because there's so much more shit. It's 5 minutes into the show, and it fucking stings right off the bat. I do not like this new Raven at all. She does not resemble Raven to me at all. Maybe it's her performance. You go from, like, Neve Campbell to her, it's there's nothing you can do about that. But whatever. Like, I can get over that, but it just stings right off the bat. And then, so we go into John. He's a pizza man. And he's training. If we keep going here, we go into this next scene. We see the Dollface posse. That's just what I'm going to call them.
Where's the medicine?
The dolls.
And then we see that, because you can kind of recognize her voice, we see Quiet. She's one of them. And then we get our first scene with Stu and Sweet Tooth. You have convinced me that this is the dynamic duo. When they get scenes, I fucking love it. I fucking love Stu and Sweet Tooth. This is actually kind of funny. He's like, quickly, like, kill him or something. And then he stabs him. And he's like, you only missed him in, like, all of the major...
Only missed all the vital organs.
Honestly, if they somehow go into, like, Sweet Tooth overthrowing everything and he turns it into, like, this new kind of, like, clown tournament, that might win me over.
Oh, if that's season 3.
Or, like, just if that could somehow happen, that would be pretty fucking dope. The next thing we see is he's basically under house arrest.
Sleeping on that couch every night.
And then I thought this was really weird. So this...
Dana, I know those puppies are barking. I'm busy, jerk.
This woman was getting really feelsy with Quiet. I guess I just didn't know she was a lesbian. Or maybe it was just for that scene. Dollface is like without her mask, and she's kind of like this heroic leader.
if he ever read this, I'd die because I found his deepest, darkest secret, and it's on page 72.
And she's like, I found his deepest, darkest secret, and it's on page 72.
Made you look, you dumb
And it's like, made you look, you dumb dookie face. And then I guess that ignites something in John that he's like, yeah, cowabunga, motherfuckers. I need to get the fuck out of here. So then that guy visits John and he's like, no, I'm in the shower. He's like, come in the shower. So why are you naked? You expect me to take a shower with my swim trunks on?
So why are you naked? Are you expecting me to take a shower in my swim trunks? Don't be naked.
And then he's like basically saying, he's trying to convince him to be like, you know, there's this map that my sister drew.
Come on, man, we're family now. We're family now.
He somehow wins him over and he's like, we're family now. What the fuck? And we see John escaping. This was really good. So we're closing off the episode here. In the ambulance, he finds Kelly, who's like in this coma. And then I got excited at this scene. All of the TVs start glitching out and you hear laughing.
Good evening, friends. It's so nice to see all of you. I am Calypso.
And this is our first time we get to look at him. I think this guy who does Calypso, I think he does a good job. I think he puts in a good performance.
Yeah, I think so too. He has that deranged look down.
Dude, this is such a good scene. My contest will begin.
My contest will begin.
Rules are simple. Choose your vehicle.
And show how good you are. At the end of my contest, one wish will come true. Will it be yours? Will you drive?
I love that. He's like, one wish will be yours. Will be yours. He's like, will you drive? Like the first episode to the first season. So I'm getting more excited.
Bring down all the walls, not just for one city, all of them.
So Quiet's basically, we're back to the dolls, and Quiet's basically saying, okay, if we win, we can bring all the walls down. Not just for one city, but all the walls.
Got a heavy mover out of San Francisco. Could be medicine.
Ladies, load up. Feel a shopping spree coming on.
This was the crazy thing. John took the ambulance. 2 cars approach him. They're like shooting him and shit. He's like, this could definitely be better with some music.
Definitely be better with some music.
And then he looks.
Yeah.
Stop! Stop! I love this. I'm like, oh shit. And then I think he sees Quiet. He's like, that's my fucking car! He gets wiped out. I'm like, oh shit, right? There's no excuse for fucking Quiet to shoot him and then be like, oh, like John?
Lionel?
Oh, and then she's like, Lionel? And he's like, what the fuck? Who the fuck? And he's like, who the hell is? And then this other chick smashes him with a baseball bat.
Oh yeah.
And then I love that. She's like,
That crazy one.
she's like, come on, Ashley, what the fuck? And then boom, credits. Tell me what you thought of episode 1, Perspirant, Mr. K.
It was fun.
The Neve Campbell thing didn't bother you too much? Did you like it all the
No.
way through?
I have zero Neve Campbell bias.
But she was so good in the first one.
Sure, yeah.
Lionel?
But I don't mind.
The more I see this Dollface character, the more I like her. And then, funny enough, we go into Dollface. That's the next episode.
Yep.
So, Dollface. So, I'm not a big fan of this shit.
I remember.
So
Okay.
the ladies and I have been talking, and we've all decided that we're dumping you.
Don't fuck with these girls. John wakes up. I do really like this scene. He's inside this tent, and he's like, what the fuck is going on? He sees Quiet, and they're just kind of reconnecting, which I like. You know, I do buy their chemistry. His sister comes in. The acting, like, I think her acting is so good.
Dollface?
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
even initially, like, me, like, being like, oh, okay. But, like, her acting won me over.
Sorry. God, you look exactly
Yeah,
the
I liked
same.
her too.
He forgets everything. He's like, how do you know all this stuff about me? She's like, I know that because I'm your sister. And he's like, oh, okay.
Oh.
I love that. I didn't think I'd love that connection, but I really loved it. And then they have this awkward hug and shit.
Yeah. Perfect sibling chemistry.
He's like, so what's up with the masks? She's like, we call ourselves the dolls. And then we see their whole like encampment. When I saw this, I'm like, okay, I'm sold. John and Quiet basically have this argument because she's like, I'm entering the tournament and I'm gonna win. And John is like rightfully worried to be like, you can't, like, you're gonna kill yourself. And she's like, if you think I'm gonna change my mind, you don't know me. Oh my gosh, I fucking hate this scene. This is our introduction of Mayhem. Is that her name?
Oh no, that scene. Yeah,
I
Mayhem.
fucking hate Mayhem. And the shitty thing that I think about this, like, I don't know what you think, but like when I watch interviews of her, she seems pretty cool. But then when I watch her here, I fucking hate, like, I fucking hate her character so much.
You know what that means? She did a great job. She's annoying for sure. She's a bit of a shithead, but that's the character. I like her.
Yeah.
And then I thought this was pretty interesting. She's like talking about their parents, and she's like, I still can't believe you haven't asked about our parents. Don't you want to know? And he's like, is it a good story or a bad story? She doesn't say anything. And he's like, yeah, it figures. He's like, I'll pass. And then, oh, we're gonna have a doll out.
Oh, yo, dude, this part's so sick. This is where I was like, holy shit, yo, they got straps.
Dance up that, and then Mayhem's like, dolls, I stepped on your line. I'm like, ugh. And it's just another one of those things where I'm like, okay, let's keep it going. Like, just fucking forget about her. But this entire scene, I fucking loved. This was done so good, dude. I was loving this so much. I think it was Quiet. Yeah, it was Quiet. She drives through an explosion. I'm like, holy fuck, that looked cool. And then she crashes. Like, you crashed, and he's like checking to see her. Okay, she's like, I'm fucking fine. I said I'm fucking fine.
Well, she's a very headstrong character. I think they did the Dollface and John connection really well. I like their scenes together quite a bit, especially the ones that are coming up.
And she's like, what's going on, Lionel? And she's like, nothing. Just fighting cave people. And she's like, I heard you and Quiet make quite the team. Just like old times. This next scene, like, I still think the tournament's a bad idea. But you're a badass, Quiet. I'll be rooting for you. You should come with me. And she's like, just come with me. And then, so, Krista, I'm just going to call her Krista. She's like, we found this place that has all of the ammunition there, all of the things that we need. And then, we're at Blackfield Asylum. When I saw that, I freaked the fuck out.
Yeah, you were so hyped.
The fact that they're being like, okay, boom, this is Blackfield Asylum. That's a big deal. And then we see our teaser to Mr. Grimm. It ends seeing his helmet. I'm like, oh shit. So what did you think of that episode?
Yeah, I remember how crazy hyped you got when you saw that.
Right? Like, I could not believe it. And then we go into this episode 3, so Test Drive. We open up with Mr. Grimm. I'm like, oh no. We have this, he's like this multiple personality thing. It's just really weird. And I'm like, they fucked up Mr. Grimm already. And you're like, no, wait. Just give him a chance. I'm like, no, they fucked up Mr. Grimm already. I was really disappointed with how they showed him there. But whatever. It's just one of those things, okay, I gotta get over it. And then we're with John. Why does Quiet do the things that she does? She's like, go talk to your sister, asshole! That's literally what she says. And then it zooms in on her face and she's like... like...
I'm more surprised that you're surprised that she does this still.
And then we're back with John and Krista. They're at this creepy movie theater place.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I love how creepy it is. And then we hear a noise. They're getting shot at. And then this is the reveal of Axel.
Axel is fucking sick to see.
I love how they scream like a bunch of little girls. And Axel's just like, "Ah!" I will give credit where credit is due. They nailed Axel. I can't believe they actually did it. This is one of the things that I was most excited for. So John and Krista are escaping, and we find this scientist, which this is cool. He like grabs a hold of Krista, and I'm like, oh shit. She breaks out, and then John throws him out. It's like a little team up move. And then this was funny. Some of my best friends are black. Axel rolls up.
Hey, Axel, right? We just killed this little racist nerd.
We just killed this racist nerd. What? What? Krista comes in. We got the power. You're free to go. Hated that motherfucker. Peace. And he like nods at them.
Remember, driving is about making a decision and making it happen.
And then, like, this was so weird. She's like, okay, driving, but more about the stupid driving lessons. And then she's like, shooting.
Look who decided to show up.
Why is the kid driving? Why is your face all fucked up?
Or never mind.
Instead of running
This
with
is
a grim
different.
douchebag and a naked man on wheels. Axel. Ashley and Jeremy are dead. They're real fucking dead. And we're gonna be next if we don't get the fuck out of here.
So Mr. Grimm killed the gender guy and killed the woman who looks like a man.
Yeah, well, they're fucking crazy way to go.
Thank you for making that happen.
And that was the conclusion to their driving test. I guess. And then it was cool to see Diesel City out in the distance. It's like, and she's like, how are we gonna buy them? And she's like, we're not gonna buy them. We're gonna steal them. And then it goes to credits. And then that is your premiere, the first 3 episodes. And then a little bit later, we get this season on Twisted Metal. And I was like, holy shit. Do you think the premiere was pretty good?
Yeah.
And then Let's Get Busy, episode 4. We go straight into, so we're going to Diesel City now. I'm warming up to this. I'm like, okay, this is cool, right? They're introducing us to like a new location. Like, this is Diesel City. So Stu and Sweet Tooth are here as well. I really like their scene. Their scenes are so good.
Yeah. Their scene here is really funny.
They're like buying some ammo and stuff. He's like, hey, they have grenades. Can we have some? And like, Stu's like, we have grenades in the truck. Yeah, but these ones have little tiny pieces of metal inside. Stu kind of says, well, we need to be discreet, so no killing.
And no murder.
He's like, no murder.
Sure thing, Stu.
Sure thing, Stu. We see Stu and Sweet Tooth, and now Sweet Tooth has his cape.
Dracula. Look, you need to come with us, sir. What? Why? Sweet Tooth, a little help. Sweet Tooth. Catch you later, Stu.
And then they get to the party. It's this weird fucking orgy. I was like, what?
And Stu's there.
Stu is surrounded by, I guess, hookers.
Did I win a contest or something?
He's like, did I win a contest or something? He starts smiling, and then they start having sex.
John and Quiet.
And then he's like, they're about to start having sex, and she's like, wait, what about your glasses? And then he goes and he gets his glasses. Like, why are they having sex and the building is fucking burning down? And then Stu catches them, and then he's like, holy shit, holy shit. And then he grabs the specials and books it. And then Krista basically has this plan. They're basically kind of recapping. They're talking. She's like, you're going to need someone to watch your back. Which is why I'm entering too.
What about the dolls? The dolls have their orders.
Quiet's kind of resting her head on John's shoulder, and she's like, the tournament's tomorrow. You think we'll win? And that's where it ends. What did you think of Let's Get Busy?
That shit was crazy. You think they couldn't top the ball pit, bro? Nah, try burning buildings.
And then On Your Mark. So now, this is exciting. The tournament is beginning.
Yeah, only halfway into the season.
But this is exciting though. This gets really fucking exciting because now we're starting the tournament. But then it's like, okay, if I'm gonna be real, you could have had a lot better contestants.
Yeah, some of them are definitely just
You
fillers.
really fucking sheeped out on a lot of the vehicles here. This is bare minimum effort for just the contestants. When this is supposed to be the best of the best. When you were saying earlier, like, Neve Campbell was the only one. I forget the actor's name, like Jason.
Are we talking about Preacher?
Yeah.
To be fair, Neve Campbell's Raven didn't die in season 1, but Preacher did. It makes a lot of sense for what they are, though, like, because it's a cult, right? So.
But where the fuck is Twister? Where the fuck is Outlaw?
Outlaw also died in season 1. I actually don't know yet.
See,
where did Twister go?
Twister's not even mentioned in this show.
Yeah, you're right. It was gearing up to look like she's gonna take part in the tournament too at the end of season 1, didn't it?
I can accept, okay, Thomas Hayden Church, he's not here. Okay, he died. But where the fuck is a new cop? Like, there's no excuse on why they couldn't have some, like, random new cop and being like, this is Outlaw. This is the new Outlaw to represent that faction. And, like, that's just, like, another thing that's just ignored.
I mean, they probably didn't feel the need to have to bring the character back for the tournament just to have the character in there. Because otherwise they'd have to give it a new backstory. And that would also be more for production time and cost. But at the same
time, for you right now.
At the same time, it could just be like, oh, you know, John and Quiet killed our last police chief or whatever you want to call him. So I'm here for revenge. I'm gonna make my wish and punish all the criminals or whatever.
I'll answer that for you right now. It's the twins.
The twins?
At least I think they were twins. They were cops. They were in season 1. I'm pretty sure that they're supposed to be the new Outlaw.
What makes you say that?
Because that's what happens in the other Twisted Metal games.
Oh, really?
So that could have been like that. I'm like, holy fuck, that would have been perfect. And then they drive a cop car together.
Yeah, that could have worked too then. Yeah. If that's how the story is in the game as well, they could have done that.
No flower power.
And none of the truck convoy people made it
Yeah,
in.
none of them. No Twister. No flower power too. Basically all of those characters, like, they're not even mentioned. Bloody Mary. Where the fuck was she?
I forgot about her too.
She's supposed to be Spectre. We see Calypso. He starts counting down. He's like 10. And he's like 9. And then they start going. This is cool. Counts down to 1. And the sky turns red. It all turns red. And then Dragula starts playing from Twisted Metal 4. This is so good. I think Mayhem's in trouble. And she's like, we gotta go back for her. Scoot over. Let me go back. And then he turns around, goes back in all the mayhem. It ends cool. It ends with, like, missiles flying into the screen. That was on your mark. Well, this is Make-A-Wish. This might be our last good one. There's this weird scene with John and Calypso. I don't even understand this. And he's, like, asking him, oh, like, what would you wish for?
Alright, so it's showing us that John has met Calypso in the past. But maybe he doesn't remember.
And we see the reveal of Krista dying. John is like, wait, there's one more. And he sees the ATV that she was riding. I didn't think that they had to do that.
She dies pretty rough too.
I was really liking her character.
Do you think, because, like, I mean, if you think about the tournament, either get DQ'd or die is the only way out. So I feel like, depending on the person's preference, I guess, the other way, if she remained, would have been to either get herself disqualified somehow or sacrifice herself.
We go into this whole thing. They're on the school bus and they're going to this high school, which I honestly...
Jaffe Campbell High School.
That's your cameo? Really? That's a fucking lazy cameo. Then we have this whole high school segment, which I'm just not loving. John's like fucked up about his sister dying. So John and Quiet goes in together. And she makes her wish, right? For all the walls to come down. What would you say this is? Is this how the wishes are made? You do this? Or is this part of his game?
I think it's just part of his, like, showmanship.
So she makes that wish. And then he takes the coins and he goes...
I wish to bring Krista back to life.
And that's where it ends. Make a wish. In this one, hit and run.
Get your answer when I smoke your rusty.
I'll end you. Feel me?
The little chemistry that Axel, Krista, and John had was hilarious.
Calypso is talking about the game. You have to get the pass. I'm like, oh shit, that's cool. Until like we're at this room and they're at a fucking skating rink. I thought this was fucking stupid. That's just honestly how I feel. I'm like, what's going on? And then they're on a skating rink. And I know that's cheesy and corny as hell, but still. Basically, so like the baby's holding the pass and John's like having a tough time getting it out of the baby. And it's like, okay, we're taking the baby with us. And then I'm not a big fan of this scene. He's like, I lied to you, Quiet. I made a wish. I made my own wish. And then that's just where it ends. I'm like, really? We start episode 8, Sudden Death.
Mm-hmm.
And now we get this really weird flashback of Axel. This stuff happened to him. But then there's this baby. We see he's like experimented on and stuff. And then, dude, whenever I see Vermin, I hate Vermin. I'm Vermin! Yes! It's me! I'm like, it's just another one of those things where I'm waiting for it to end so we can move on to the next thing. Like, that's not Vermin. It's a mix of two characters, I feel, because it feels like Goggle Eyes from Twisted Metal 4. There's also a vehicle, Vermin, from Twisted Metal 2012. I don't like this Vermin.
She's definitely weird.
So weird. And then I don't like this new character, this new, like, Russian character. I don't even know her name.
Unfortunate.
Oh, the lady, the white hair one?
Yeah.
I think she was Frostbite, right?
Not a big fan of her at all. Calypso unleashes this Apocalypse 9 or something. It's another one of those things like, okay, we see Axo have like an intervention. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm like, this is getting really fucking weird. And that's what the episode is. That's pretty much the most of the episode. I'm Vermin! I'm Vermin! And I'm trying to be funny!
I mean, hey, the therapy worked for Axel. Because he whooped their ass.
Yeah, because he comes in, he fucks them up at the end, and everything's all good, right?
Is that how that ends?
Well, there's this scene with John and Quiet, and he's like, come on. She takes his hand. And I thought that she was going to become Dollface. But then they go through this door, and it leads them to another well.
Oh, right. They go to the well again, I forgot.
It just ends there. And the doors close behind. This episode, Va-Va-Voom. Do you have anything to say about Sudden Death? Episode 8?
Not as memorable, I think.
Yeah, right?
I remember
like, this
there was
is where,
quite a lot of violence.
It feels like the show's starting to fall apart for me.
Although I will say, I can't say why yet because I don't think it's come up yet, but I really liked the connection with Axel's backstory. I quite enjoyed that.
You liked his intervention?
Not the intervention, like his backstory, where he was before he was a car person.
And then Clips was like, here, drink from this. This is how you will undo.
Okay, yo, that's it? That's all we gotta do?
And then Vermin again! Oh my gosh, dude, her laugh. It's the Vermin! Like, what the fuck?
I think the actress did a great job.
Did you say party? That would scare the shit out of me. And then she like sticks her tongue out and shit. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Talk about the little prom party thing, right?
Yeah, I thought it was fucking stupid. You thought this was a good way for them to connect. I'm with you on that, okay? I'm with you on that. I agree with you. Because they burn the tree. Like, this is mysterious. And he's like, let's party! And there's like the disco ball and stuff.
Afterwards, and it's prom time.
Because Calypso is kind of unpredictable.
I like that he's not just like this crazy evil guy. He's just kind of like weird also. Like he does these little things that are like purely just for showmanship.
This was like not as strong. I did love was Anthony Mackie's dancing. I loved his dancing in this.
Oh
dude.
yeah.
He killed it on the dance floor. I'm like, oh shit, Anthony Mackie can dance like that? It was fun to watch. And then this was so weird. Mike's new friend turned out to be this weird vampire that ends up killing himself. And then we get a little snippet of Axel kind of like being like, oh, that's the baby that I saved. I'm like, whatever, right?
Nah, I'm with that shit. I love that.
Really?
Yeah, when he realizes that Mayhem was that baby, you get that. And then he suddenly has this whole like...
That has nothing to do with Axel.
It's another TV show OC that they put in. I don't know, I liked it though. I thought it was kind of sweet.
And then it ends with Calypso knocking them all out with, I think it was this gas.
Yeah. Sleeping gas.
They're like completely knocked out. And then this did kind of excite me at the end. When they like wake up and they're like, wait, where are we? And it looks like they're in like a final battle.
There's a big ass storm.
Now we're in, I think this is Mayhem. This is where it really fucking starts to, yeah. I'm mixed about this whole battle scene. It's okay for me. Like, it's just okay.
Yeah.
Because we're switching between this battle scene and then, there's like this interrogation with Calypso.
There's like a trial going on.
And I'm like, are you fucking serious? Calypso has so much power and he can know exactly where you are at any given time, but he can't figure out that this guy killed himself. Does that make any sense?
It is unnecessary, but at this point, I don't think there's a point in questioning why they made Calypso do something, because I feel like they could just very easily say like, oh, it's because he just wants to. He has ultimate power, so why not just do whatever you want to at the moment? Because nothing matters in that sense. But I do wish they let Sweet Tooth drive in that fucking round instead of doing that shit.
I actually remember this differently. I don't know what you remember, but Raven fires some sort of weapon.
She has like a fucking Tesla beam, bro.
Yeah,
she got a fucking lightning beam. That shit crazy.
And I guess Axel gets in the way and it hits him. Did you not think he died?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought he died. He didn't die. He didn't die.
Really?
This actually sets up his character because now his forearms, it's now welded in. He can't leave the machine now.
They'd be great if he was alive, because from what I remember, he just like basically went limp and his wheels just rolled away.
He's welded to the machine now.
That'd be sick if we see Axel again.
This is the ending scene. I don't like this. I really don't like this. John and Quiet are having this conversation, and he's like, we're gonna have to leave Mayhem behind.
We're gonna have to leave Mayhem behind.
Because they went to go and save her. What do you think I missed?
I mean, you know what I'm talking about. Mayhem follows Calypso through this like door thing.
She's looking, and then he's setting up Minion.
Yeah. And then, after she sees that, she leaves and then overhears John and Quiet talking shit.
It just still is such a weird scene for me because it's like, we've been through so much, and now she's a liability.
Yeah, I was surprised too.
Oh, she overheard, and now she's leaving.
She was going back to them with information, but then she heard that instead, so she just dips. She's like, man, fuck this.
So, you not think that this is Calypso's daughter?
I have no clue, bro. There's nothing in the show that points me to that.
I don't even know what to go through in this episode. This is the final battle, right?
Yep. It's just a big clusterfuck.
So our final battle... And then there's like fans of them, and then they gotta run to their car. You get a couple cool things.
Mike and Stu reconnecting at the very end.
And then we see a weird thing. Sweet Tooth uses a special, and Raven uses a shield.
Calypso gets pissed.
He disables it, right?
Mm-hmm. Get that shield out of here.
And then...
Mike gets fucking killed immediately almost.
And then Mr. Grimm and Sweet Tooth kind of have a clash. And then, oh fuck, here we go. This is the big reveal. You ready?
I'm feeling some of you out there would love a little twist. What's a final round without a final boss?
A final boss. Drops it in. I'm like, what? He drops in a fucking Power Ranger. I'm like, please no. Are you fucking kidding me? And I just don't like any of this. Because Minion is a very important part of all of the games. So Stu was the last one. He's like, okay, Stu's the winner.
Because in order to kill Minion, Quiet sacrificed her car, right? So she's got DQ'd out of the tournament. So Stu was the only one left.
And then you see the entire crowd of people be blown up. I was like, what the fuck? And then it just ends with Quiet being like, what the fuck? That was Oh Holy Night. What are your thoughts? I need you to tell me something, because that was fucking not fun.
Yeah, it was rough.
And then guess what's happening here? It gets worse. This is fucked up. We start with the weird ass flashback. Virginia 1585, and it's this weird thing with Calypso. And then he's like on NBC pitching Twisted Metal. I'm like, this is weird as fuck. This is really weird as fuck. They take Sweet Tooth's ice cream truck and they drive off with it.
Who the fuck even did that? We don't even know.
Mayhem's driving. Quiet took John in there.
Oh, right. They took the car.
What was Stu's wish?
Be far away from all the violence and be safe. And he sent his ass to space with Mike's corpse. That shit's crazy, bro. It just felt so goofy. Yeah, Calypso's gonna be like, hey, you said he wanted to be with Mike.
They get to this cabin. I hate this entire thing.
Oh, yeah, they actually find the cabin, yeah.
This is so bad. Like, they're talking and shit, and they're bonding, and then Mayhem comes out of nowhere. And she's like, get the fuck out of bed. They're this happy fucking family.
That was John's whole plan this whole time. Like, if they won the tournament, and then fuck off to this cabin so they can have a peaceful life away from the violence. They didn't win the tournament, but somehow all three of them lived, so I feel like it definitely makes sense for you to be like, alright, well, what do we do now?
We get a broadcast from Calypso.
Twisted Metal viewers, I come to you with a heavy heart. Our country is still reeling from the senseless act of violence committed at my tournament. Hundreds of innocent insiders were brutally murdered.
We have conducted a thorough investigation and discovered the identity of the bombers. It was two competitors.
I don't know how to feel about that.
These evil acts are a declaration of war against all insiders everywhere.
I thought this looked so fucking cheap. You see all of these cars, and it's got like a little tiny gun.
Anyone who supports John and Quiet will be regarded as hostile, and anyone that delivers them to us will be celebrated as a hero.
My viewers, your eyes on your screens. Stay vigilant, stay safe, and John and Quiet. If you're out there watching, just know that there is nowhere to run. The world will be a battleground!
The world will be a battleground, and then our Power Ranger friend comes back in. And then the helmet gets taken off, and it's Krista!
Oh, yeah.
Like, fuck off with that shit. And then Stu's now the super soldier?
Oh yeah, this dude comes back from space.
We didn't see how he came back. He's just back.
Bro, the entire last episode just feels like a different show.
And then the last shot, I fucking hate it. They're at this cross section.
Alright, strike a pose.
This is so stupid.
The insiders declared war on the outsiders. We should join the fight.
Oh my gosh, I love Stu, but I hate what he does here. He's like, the insiders declared war against the outsiders. We should join the fight.
No, fuck that. We should run.
And John's like, I'm not running
Why are you
anymore.
smiling?
I'm not running anymore.
He's like, the deck will always be stacked against us unless we take down the dealer. So now his plan is to go after Calypso.
I'm going to kill Calypso. He started this whole war, and she's still my sister.
We're gonna need help.
We don't need help. We need cars.
All four of them with no fucking vehicles except the ice cream truck in the back that they're 10 feet away from. And it just pans out, and that's it.
Yeah, the ending was rough.
Do I go over the post-credit scenes?
Those are cool though.
What made these cool?
Well, Sweet Tooth's dad. There's the second one with Axel. That does hint something about him as well.
He's like, we got strict orders to bring your ass in chains. From who? Your pops. He's real impressed of what's become of his legacy. And then there's another one with Axel. This doesn't tell you shit.
Yeah? I guess you were supposed to notice that the hamster is missing. I don't know how that hints that he's alive, but that's what this is saying.
It ruins it.
That Axel is alive?
Well, no, not just that, but like overall, I feel like they've completely strayed too far. Like,
Yeah, maybe.
The
Maybe
two biggest things is the tournament and Minion. And now it's like, I feel like the showrunners or like whoever are going to be like, okay, you guys wanted the tournament, we gave you the tournament here. Now the tournament's done, we can now do our own thing. And now it's going to be like this completely different show in season 3. It doesn't have anything to do with the tournament. It's going to have very little to do with the games. It's like, what the fuck are we doing?
I mean, we won't know until it comes up, but that is kind of what it seems to be setting up for.
They really did ruin it. And I hate to say that.
Shame.
What do you think?
I'm not that worried. Based on that last episode of season 2, I have no clue what the fuck season 3 is even gonna look like, but I do think it's gonna be probably very different from what you're looking for, just based off how they did the last episode of season 2, because that got me confused too.
It's just very disappointing for me.
I can imagine, brother.
Like, they're most likely gonna do a season 3, and then we're gonna have to be back here reviewing this shit again.
You can just stop watching it if you don't like it so much, right?
No, we don't. But I can't though. It's
fucking.
I can't. It's either they win the fans back, they have it like focused in. I want to be proven wrong, and I want them to really improve. But if it's a train wreck, then it's like you can't not watch it. Especially when it's Twisted Metal.
I mean, I personally think you can just not watch it if it's so bad, but, you know, that's fine too.
Where are you at? Do you have hopes for season 3? If we were to create this thing and it's like, okay, your hopes for season 3.
I don't really care what they do.
It ruined it for you.
No, I don't feel these things on such an extreme like you do, bro. This is just a show I watch with my friend. So if you're watching it, I'll probably watch it. And then we'll probably just complain about it again. Hopes-wise, I don't give a shit. Show me something cool. Show me something interesting. Like, we literally don't know until it comes out. It could be sick, like you said. Maybe they'll do something that'll win the fans back. Fucking sick. Or maybe it'll be complete train wreck.
My hope for it was that they were going roughly by the games. Like, we would have like this first tournament, and then I was so sure that John would have this big twist that would alter everything. There would be build up to the world tour.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't seem like there's going to be that much importance on like the tournament anymore.
If this is all that we get for the tournament, that's a little lackluster. And having like a high school fight scene with these random dudes that are Calypso's henchmen or something, that didn't make the tournament any better. What can they do?
Yeah, I have no clue, bro. Insiders versus outsiders. That's it.
But that sounds so fucking stupid.
I mean, if you say season 2 was
do that.
better received than season 1, then maybe they will have a budget for it.
That makes me so fucking worried. Because I know...
No, it likely will not be in the direction you want it to be.
This is so fucking horrible. I was so happy with the first season.
Yeah, it was cool. I mean, I had a fun time watching it. If season 3 isn't great, then hey.
We want from season 3. How would you lay this all down? What do you want to see for it to kind of like really win everyone back? Or win me back?
I mean, for it to win you back, it has to do a fuck ton of things.
I was going to say, with Axel, now that his arms are welded to the machine, now he's like a straight up, I guess, slave to the machine. Dude, Twisted Metal 2, he rips his arms off.
Maybe he'll do that.
Like, that's his ending in Twisted Metal 2. He rips his fucking arms out of the machine.
Maybe we'll see that then, bro.
Like, if we get more Axel development, that's great. If they
kept him alive, I hope so.
They didn't kill him, but you give me Axel development. This is gonna be some crazy hopium. But I'm gonna say there's another tournament.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe they get to Calypso and he's like, oh yes, all you have to do is beat my tournament, then you can wish for me dead.
Okay, this is how you win me over. Welcome to my checklist of how to win me over for Twisted Metal Season 3. This is what you do. Here's the first point. Axel development. He's welded to the fucking machine. All you need to do is maybe introduce his dad. So we can introduce his dad. Because I think he was one of the scientists, or he was one of the ones behind getting him into the... Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. And then give him shades. Second point, do a new tournament. They could be like maybe pinned against a wall and they're in a really horrible situation.
Actually, I mean, that's a good point. They already kind of are in a horrible situation.
Right? Yeah,
'cause
already. So it could start off like that or something like right off the bat.
that
Like,
could be a good reason to get them to do another one. Because, like, yeah, look, not what, like, if I'm
no.
Calypso, like, it's like, yo, I've just made you guys public enemy #1, but you can get rid of that status by winning my new tournament.
That second tournament going. Third point, make Yellow Jacket, who is Sweet Tooth's father, make him get all of these way more interesting characters. His ending in Twisted Metal 1, he's a taxi driver, and then Calypso's like, he's like, here, drink this. He drinks it, and then he dies and comes back alive as like this undead version of himself. And he's like, Mr. Kane, you'll be my new driver to search for all other drivers all across the globe. And he's like, there'll be no problem because you'll never die. He's like, you'll drive forever. Like, I don't know what to call this, but Yellow Jacket being Yellow Jacket. And then my final thing would be if they do have this tournament, if this is also like happening for real and they have a bigger budget, do Minion good this time. Or if you don't do Minion and we're just supposed to just move along, then do Dark Tooth. That's like another boss. That is how you win me over. Oh wait, I have one more. One last one. Introduce new characters from the games. Bring new characters from the games. We need more of them.
Yeah.
We need more of them. Honestly.
Keep that list, bro. We'll see what happens whenever the next one comes out.
I want to add to that earlier point that I had. This is how you introduce us to the new characters. Maybe he's not undead yet. Like, I don't know if they're going to make him undead or he's not undead. Maybe he's not undead yet. But maybe he still has that deal with Calypso to find new drivers. And maybe this is how we see some of the new drivers. I just don't know if they're going to make him undead or not. I think at the end of maybe season 3, because he's such an important character, he will win. And then that's what the ending should be. Him kind of like dying and turning undead and then becoming Calypso's personal driver to find all the other drivers.
Oh, shit.
And then also, wait, I wanted to say kind of random, when we're talking about new characters, they had Junkyard Dog from Twisted Metal Black.
Yeah, that's the guy with the big, like, Morningstar thing on his truck, right?
Yeah,
he
yeah.
died pretty fast.
Quiet just threw a fucking little hatchet at him. And boom, he's dead.
I mean, it's clear they added some characters just to be like, oh, hey, look, this is a little reference. And then just kill them off, like Pizza Boy and Junkyard Dog here.
Any final thoughts on season 3?
I have no clue where this is going to go. But like you said, if you say season 2 was better received than season 1,
Like,
then
fuck.
they probably will go on for a little bit at least.
Do you want to see them try and go back to the games, try and go back to the tournaments? Or do you just want them to see them just do this completely new thing?
Since it's fucking based off the game, it would be cool if they go back to the game, I guess. But I'm sure going back to the game will make it more interesting than whatever they set up in the end of season 2 here, though.
That's the way to win me back. I'm still gonna watch it. I think we should still... Unless it's really bad. If it's really, really bad, then I don't think I'll be able to stomach it.
Yeah, I don't know why you would do it at that point. Said about season 2, you liked the first half. Could be the same for season 3. There's definitely going to be some things you find cool and you like, but the overall thing might be bad. Who knows?
But do you agree completely with me with the first half? Like, would you agree with that?
For the most part, I think so, yeah. I mean, I also like the first half quite a bit. And then the only part I really felt was towards quite close to the ending for me. Like, the last couple episodes felt like they ran out of time and had to, like, stitch together something.
Yeah. I didn't like it at all.
Yeah, I know.
It just really stings.
Time-wise, too, yeah, because the original series for Twisted Metal is quite old. I mean,
Like
like, Give Elden Ring, like,
30
30 years.
In November this year, 30 years.
Yeah, like, imagine if they were doing, like, an Elden Ring thing in 2055.
Let's say worst case scenario, they say, fuck all that. We're not doing anything you want to do. Fuck the tournaments. Fuck your whole list. We're doing what we want to do. But then if it's executed, it's all how it's executed. If they execute that really good, then I'll be on board. Just give me something interesting.
Any show
So
for
that's
that
it.
matter.
I had to get this all off my chest. They had such an amazing thing.
Yeah, unfortunate. Guess we'll wait another 2 years at least for next season. We'll see you in 2027.
We're going to play Twisted Metal 2, though, and I'm going to show you how some good Twisted Metal shit looks like.
Sure.
Thank you so much for doing this with me. That was Twisted Metal Season 2. My prediction is that we'll see this next year.
then that'll be nice. Yeah, we'll see.
I guess until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and be sure to thank Mr. K for sitting through 3.5 hours. Mr. K is an absolute legend. All right. Thank you guys so much. Peace out.
Peace.